Well, calls have been made for some of the food delivery giants to halve their restaurant commissions during the coronavirus pandemic to reduce the financial pressure on some of the nation's restaurant businesses who've managed to convert themselves into providing takeaway options. Mark Bouris is the chairman of Yellow Brick Road. He joins me now live via Skype. Thank you very much for your time, Mark. It's interesting, Ben Fordham took up this issue. 42,000 people have signed a petition, and they're complaining and supporting our local restaurants who end up paying something in the order of 35% commission to the Ubers and the Deliveroos and the menu logs on top of the costs that the businesses are obviously hit with in the shutdown. What can be done about this?
Well, I guess what can be done about it is that we need to react. I mean, one way we can react as consumers, from my point of view, is you can ring up your restaurant and or your cafe direct if you know their number. And if you know what their menu is, particularly if they happen to be online, then you can just order that yourself and say, I'll come down and pick it up. And I would say that if you said to your restaurateur, look, I'm going to come down every Monday night and I'm going to buy my family's dinner from your restaurant, or every Friday night, whatever it happens to be, and I'm going to order it direct, so you don't have to deal through Uber. I'm going to pick it up, and would you give me a 10% discount? So in other words, instead of them discounting their product by 35%, they discount it to you, a loyal customer, for 10%. You're happier because you're getting it cheaper, and the restaurant's happier because they're saving 25%. And what's really important here, Peter, is that the customer and or the consumer is actually going to the restaurant saying hello to the restaurateur, hello to the cook, the chef, or whatever it happens to be, and is probably going to see someone else 2.5 metres away who they can say hello to. So you can keep this community going that, you know, a lot of these restaurants and cafes, they build communities in parts of Sydney and Melbourne and Brisbane and across the whole country, particularly in regional areas for that matter as well. So I want to keep communities going. And I want to keep restaurateurs going, because by allowing them to hold more, much more of their margin.
Yeah, look, you're so right. I got onto Uber the other day. I scrolled through, I found the takeaway that I wanted, and then I rang them direct. I needed Uber to help me find them, but once I did that, I didn't give Uber the business. I rang the restaurant. So you're right, that's a good reminder.